Hi, this is the third Russian lesson. So in my last lesson I forgot to mention something about the alphabet, the Russian alphabet. As you remember, maybe, the first two letters of the Russian alphabet are A and B. And in Russian, B was buki. What I forgot to mention was buki eventually turned into bukva, or letter. And the third letter of the Russian alphabet is V. V. In Old Russian, this was vedi, which was possibly related to the Old Russian verb vediti, which means know, as in I know. And strangely enough, even though there are two different letters, the written form of V is derived just like B from beta. Well, in today's lesson, I'm going to teach you I, my or mine, me, and to me. And in Russian, to me is a separate word from me. So, first things first, I is ya. Ya. And the word itself is applicable to all genders. But whatever verb you use in a sentence would be ya, like I saw, would change depending on the speaker's gender. So to use a verb I used in the last lesson, which was to see, увидеть, if you're a guy, you're going to say, as I see, я увидел. And if you're a girl, you're going to say, я увидела. So, if you're a girl, you add an a to the end. Next is my or mine. Well, in this case, the structure of the word changes, but not according to the gender of the speaker. It changes according to the gender of the object of which possession you're talking about. As I said, all objects have a gender in Russian language. So the Russian word for my or mine is moyo. Moyo. The feminine version of the word is moya. And the masculine version is moy. So I'm going to use the same nouns as I used in the last lesson. Window, neutral, krovat, bed, feminine, and stul, chair, masculine. So window is okno, and you say my window, that would be моё окно. Since it's neutral, it becomes моё. My bed is feminine, so it becomes моя кровать. Моя кровать. And for masculine, my chair would be мой стул. Мой, my, стул, chair. Next, me. And me would be меня. Меня. Once again, меня doesn't change according to the speaker's gender, but whatever verb you use in the sentence changes according to whoever else. You know, for an example, he saw me. It would be он увидел меня. So it would just change according to the other person in the sentence because it applies to them. And she saw me. Она увидела меня. Next is to me. Мне. Мне. As I said before, the word itself does not change according to the speaker's gender, but whatever verb you use does. So in this case, it changes according to the gender of whoever or whatever is saying something to you or doing something to you. And right now I'm going to introduce a new verb, which is to say. And it would be skazat. сказать. So, in this case, you say, let's say you say, he said to me. It would become он сказал мне. Now, when you say she said to me, it becomes она сказала мне. And if you say they said to me, они сказали мне. So, они ends with e, сказал also ends up skazali. And both in me and to me, you can change around the verb and me or to me. So, you know, он увидел меня, he saw me, can become он меня увидел, he me saw. Technically translated, but means the same thing. He saw me. And as the last thing, I want to mention that сказать, to say, is related to the word сказки. Сказки, which means fairy tale. So it's sort of like in English, the word tale is probably related to tell. And that's it, and I hope you enjoyed it.